Welcome to the Univex Multi-Purpose Bakery and Rotary Rack Ovens training video. This video has been created to function as a companion to the instruction manual provided with your machine. This video is in no way a substitute for the instruction manual. Make sure to read and understand your owner's manual before operating the oven. Control Panel Overview. The control panel is powered on and off by pressing and holding the power button. The power button will illuminate to indicate that the unit is turned on. When powered on, you will begin at the home screen. On the bottom of the home screen are 4 icons, each of which can be selected either by using the touch screen directly or by pressing the access buttons located immediately underneath each icon. Manual mode allows the operator to directly control all the oven settings. From any of these submenus, press the Home button to step backwards and return to the Home menu. In Recipes mode, you can access user-saved recipes. In Chef mode, you can select factory-loaded recipes or recipes downloaded from the website and installed via USB drive. And in Settings, you can set up parameters including language, date and time, and access various information including your current firmware version. From the bottom of the home screen, swipe to the left to access the washing and cooling menus. Note: all menu controls can be operated either by using the touch screen buttons or by using the panel controls located directly underneath the screen display. Manual Programming. Manual Programming mode allows you to directly set the baking parameters. From the home screen, press the Manual Mode icon and then press the Settings icon. Slide the Preheat button to Yes or No to select whether you would like to preheat the oven. If preheating is selected, the timer will beep and the lights in the baking chamber will flash when the desired temperature has been reached. Press the clock icon to access the timer and set an acoustic signal to sound at the end of your baking cycle. The timer can be set either by using the scrolling control or by pressing the keyboard button. This will bring up the touchscreen keyboard controls where you can directly enter precise timer settings in hours, minutes, and seconds. Press the clock button to confirm your time setting and return to the Manual Mode menu. Press the thermometer icon to set the temperature. The temperature can be set by using the scrolling control or by pressing the keyboard button to bring up the keyboard controls where you can directly enter your temperature. Press the thermometer button to confirm your temperature setting and return to the Manual Mode menu. Use the fan controls to set the fan speed. Numbers 3, 4, and 5 respectively represent low, medium, and high fan speeds, and numbers 1 and 2 will set the fans to pulse in low and high speed respectively. When set to pulse, the fans will shut off completely once the set temperature is reached. Pulsing the fans will help maintain a constant temperature in the baking chamber. Press the fan button again to confirm your fan settings. The climate control sets the humidity and determines the amount of steam in the baking chamber. The steam can be set anywhere up to 100% by sliding the control to the right, and up to 100% dry by sliding the control to the left. Press the climate control button again to confirm your settings. Use the steam timer control to set your seconds of steam anywhere up to 60 seconds. Seconds of steam can be set by using the scrolling control or by pressing the keyboard button and entering the seconds of steam directly. Press the Steam Timer button to confirm your settings. If your recipe has more than one step, now press the Step button. Repeat all settings for any additional steps as needed, including time, temperature, fan speed, humidity, and seconds of steam. To start your program, simply press and hold the Start button. Or, if you wish to save your program, when you are done, press the Save button. You will then be prompted to save your settings as either a manual program or as a user-saved recipe. Probe Cook Settings. In manual mode, choose Settings, select the time parameter, and slide the scrolling control until the probe icon appears. Then press the clock icon again to switch to the probe control settings. Use the scrolling control or the keyboard control to set the desired internal temperature. Press the probe icon again to confirm your settings. Multi-timer settings. In manual mode, press the Settings button, select the time parameters by pressing the clock button and sliding the scrolling control to Multi. Then press the clock button again to bring up the multi-timer menu. From here, you can separately set up to 10 timers for 10 different shelves by using the scrolling control or by pressing the keyboard button to bring up the keyboard. For example, if you have 3 different products baking on 3 different shelves, the timer for the first shelf can be set to 5 minutes, the timer for the second shelf can be set to 53 minutes, and the timer for the third shelf can be set to 35 minutes. Enter your timer information for up to 10 shelves and confirm your settings by pressing OK. To start the timers, press and hold Start. Infinite timer with secondary timer. In infinite timer mode, the oven will cook for an infinite amount of time without shutting off the heating elements. In manual mode, choose Settings, press the clock icon, and slide the scrolling control until the infinite setting is displayed. Then press the clock icon again to confirm your settings. Set your temperature, and after all other parameters have been set, press Start to begin baking. This will bring up an icon for the secondary timer. To use the secondary timer, press the secondary timer icon and set your desired alarm time by using the scrolling control or by pressing the keyboard button and manually entering your settings. Press the secondary timer icon and then press Start to start the timer. When the timer expires, the oven will not shut off, but a reminder alarm will sound to remind you to check your product. Steam environment versus steam in seconds. By setting humidity in the steam environment, the steam level will remain constant throughout the entire cooking process. By contrast, using the steam in seconds control will inject steam into the baking chamber for a set number of seconds only at the beginning of the baking cycle. In manual mode, to set the steam in seconds, press the Steam Environment button and slide the scrolling control to 0. Press the Steam Environment button again and then set the steam in seconds injection time by using the sliding control or keyboard, then press the Steam in Seconds button to confirm your settings. Adding time to a program. You can extend your baking time at any point during timer countdown or after the countdown has completed. To do so, press the clock icon and then use the scrolling control or keyboard controls to add the desired additional baking time. Press the clock icon again to reset and restart the timer. User-saved programs. To create a user-saved program, enter your baking parameters in manual mode, and then press the Save button. You will be prompted to save your settings as either a manual program or as a user recipe. Select User Recipe to bring up a keyboard. Use the keyboard to enter your custom recipe name and then press OK. Your recipe is now saved in Recipes mode. To access user-saved recipes, select the Recipes mode icon from the home screen. Tap the desired recipe twice to bring up that recipe's saved baking parameters. The settings icon will begin to flash to indicate that the baking parameters may now be edited. If no changes are desired, press and hold the Start button to begin baking. Washing programs. The controls for Univex multi-purpose bakery and rotary rack ovens are equipped with several preloaded washing programs. If the temperature is too hot, the oven must be cooled before beginning a cleaning cycle. From the home screen, swipe to the left to bring up the cooling and washing icons. Press the cooling button to bring up the cooling menu. You will be prompted to open the oven door. After opening the door, press and hold Start. This will turn on the fans and begin to bring the oven temperature down. To stop cooling, press and hold the Stop button. To run a washing program, from the home screen, swipe to the left to bring up the washing and cooling icons. Select the washing icon to bring up a menu of cleaning programs. Before starting a washing program, you should first run the filling program to purge air from the pump and draw in your washing and rinsing solutions. As indicated on the back of your control panel, tube number 1 should be inserted into your cleaning fluid, and tube number 2 should be inserted into your rinse aid. Important: failure to insert the drying tubes into the cleaning and rinsing solutions prior to starting a wash cycle may damage the pump. After inserting the tubes into the washing and rinsing solutions, from the washing menu, select Filling. You will be prompted to insert the cleaning nozzle into the oven. Now, remove the sealing plug from the interior of the baking chamber. Then, attach the cleaning nozzle. After you have inserted the nozzle, press OK. Now, push Start to begin purging the pump of air and drawing in your washing and rinsing solutions. A timer will begin and a danger icon will display, indicating that the oven door should not be opened. After filling is completed, select a washing program to choose your desired washing time. The shortest cycle, Soft, will run for 42 minutes. Super Intensive, the longest cleaning cycle, will run for 1 hour, 56 minutes. Select your desired washing cycle and then press and hold the Start button to begin washing. At this point, the fans will come on and water will start to cycle through the nozzle. Note: after washing has completed, a rinse should be performed to ensure that all cleaning chemicals are cleared from the baking chamber. Once a washing cycle has begun, it may be aborted at any time by pressing the Stop button. If a washing cycle is aborted before washing has completed, a safety rinse must be performed to clear any chemicals from the baking chamber. Press Start to begin the mandatory 3-minute safety rinse cycle. Important: remember to remove the nozzle and replace the plug before baking again. Failure to remove the nozzle and replace the plug may result in damage to the oven. Thanks for watching the Univex oven control panel training video. If you have any further questions, contact Univex at 800-258-6358, sales@univexcorp.com, or visit us on the web at www.univexcorp.com.